Hey guys, kinggath here with episode 14 of my Sim Settlements 2 and Chapter 2 Let's Play series. This is an edited version of my live stream. If you would like the full unedited rambly version of this video, it is available on the live stream playlist below. Usually been going for about 4 hours a night on Wednesdays, so feel free to join me next time. But if you don't, those of you who don't have time, that's what these edited videos are for. These are going to just focus on the gameplay side. Now, before we get into the video, I do want to shout out and thank some patrons who basically make SS2 possible. So huge shout out and thanks to Jennifer Campbell, Susan Hayden, Gabriel Camarillo, Johnny Kimchi, Bryant Hall, and Di Ork. Thank you all, and if I didn't get to you today, don't worry, I will get to you in a future video. So with all that said, let's get to the Let's Play. So right now, just poking around at my settlement, deciding what I want to do here. I think I've decided I'm going to eventually switch everything over to plots, or most of it. I actually really like the little hokey generators laying around. I think that gives the settlement a lot of character. On this stream was the first time I ever played it. So, oh god, the gunners are respawned. This is, hey buddy. Boop. If you ever notice in some of the areas we take over that the NPCs are still there, it's because disabling they're called leveled spawns, the leveled actors, is very difficult to do with scripts. You can do it easily in the CK, but we don't like doing that. Alright, let's talk to Fiona.
Oh, hey. I did promise to set aside a reward for you. Here. There's also a locker where we stash what we took off the bodies as well. You're free to it. Oh, and more importantly, here's some schematics for your ASAMs. I composited them from the hospital records.
Ah, here we go, get sanitation.
What's so important?
Take what happened here as a good example. The gunners were struck by cholera, and despite their armor and weapons, the raiders almost won. It's harder to treat, especially if antibiotics don't do the trick, but easy to prevent with proper sanitation.
About time.
Well, it's about time.
I know it probably feels like a lot of running around with no returns.
That one was for you, Kobus. Kobus, our voice director, is always sad that almost every player who does the Let's Play does the nice guy options. So the way we think about them from a design perspective is you're turning your settlements into military camps effectively. That's where all the different plots come about. So you're very familiar with all that. Like, we're bringing back all of the classes from Conqueror, so that you can really make your settlement feel like a war camp. And we have some rule changes we're doing too to the way Conqueror used to work to make it even easier to do that. Hey, a combat shotgun! That's probably the one that I missed. I don't remember who it was. There's somebody in chat every time I miss a combat shotgun that reminds me of what a dope I am for not having grabbed it, because I needed a combat shotgun. I'll change. I don't like the auto, but I can change that later. For now, we are finally getting rid of our double barrel garbage. Fantastic. All right, there we go. Hey, here we go.
Oh, hey. Was wondering if you'd be stopping by. Listen, I got an escort errand to run. If you're interested in coming with, won't take long.
What kind of help do you need?
Fiona pulled some strings with Bunker Hill for supplies. Water, parts, tools, whatever. Due about now. Didn't show. I'm not one to get all teary over a delay, but I'm itching for something to do. Might as well go meet them. So, you in?
Sure thing.
Yeah.
Caravan was coming by way of Diamond City. Safer route through there. If we check the street west, we'll probably run into them. And if we're lucky, there's something to shoot on the way. You take point. I'll watch your back.
Okay. Okay, cool. So he must be just like temporary companion. Let's see here.
You did your best.
I'm starting to wonder. What if he'd really hurt Raphael? Or killed someone? Or he's in a lot of pain and we can't help him anyway? Well, no one got hurt this time. Fiona thinks she can get one of the diagnostic machines running, but Cassandra's probably already figured it out. She's been poring over those
Whoa,
books you and
what are you doing, Raph?
from that ship. Never seen her this intent on anything pre-war. Maybe there's a cure. It's just a lot to take in. Sorry, I didn't mean to ramble more at you.
I love this quest. I love the dialogue in this quest line so much. I'm very, very excited for Chapter 3 because the Cynical Bounce who wrote this quest line is writing another quest line for another faction in Chapter 3. I know almost nothing about it, so there's nothing I can spoil about it. But just excited. I like the stuff she does, so I'm excited to see it. But anyway, what I was saying is if I turn the damage to... Oh yeah, you're just a friendly gunner. What's going on here? Well... It doesn't say Nightingale Guard, so yeah, that's weird that 2 of them now. I think somebody said if I reload the game, it'll fix the looting, but not gonna do that. Anyway, got sidetracked there. Just lost my train of thought. Oh yeah, it does. If I do even like try and put it to like 0.01 damage, it doesn't work. It has to be exact. It has to be 1 damage or more. Or it doesn't trigger. All right, where are we going here? Oh, okay, we can fast travel over there. Super mutants. Nobody. They must appear midway through here.
Excuse me.
Well, shit. Super mutants. And here I thought I'd be setting up shop next to the combat zone that would cause problems. Funny. Nightingale's found me in a wrecked caravan just like this one. I have to ask the kid if there's some fancy word for it.
Tangle with super mutants?
Nope. Not super mutants. Raiders. My gang, actually. I was one of the attackers.
What do you mean? What happened?
We got stupid. We're desperate. Can't remember anymore. Caravan had too many guns to be a safe bet. But it was the first we'd seen in weeks. Funny thing. Wouldn't have shot anyone if they'd just let us. But they fought back. Ended up a bloodbath. All of them. Half of us. And me. Afterwards, my friends took the loot and left me bleeding out in the dirt. Being honest, I wasn't expecting any different.
What happened after that?
Don't really remember. Alice says I fought back when they found me. But I can't remember anything until I woke up a couple of days later. Figure they confused me for a caravan hand or something. Then I got bored of just lying around, so I stopped ignoring the kids' chatter. Turns out, they knew who I was. Fiona gave me her usual bull about second chances. Dumbest shit I ever heard, at the time. Probably still is. Was planning to walk off as soon as my legs healed. And I guess I just never got around to it. Never was one for plans, anyway. Anyway, now's probably... Oh, shit. You hear that?
Oh, there they are. Oh, come on. That's a perfectly good headshot. Who did I just shoot? I thought I could just shot. Oh, God. I guess time to play with this thing. Here, buddy. Oh, there's CPD over here. That's great. They were coming in to help. That's fantastic. River would probably have a lot to say because he's been around for a while because he voiced Aiden way back at Conqueror. So he's been in, technically he's been on the SS2 project longer than anybody for voice actors.
There you are.
How did this I think I don't know if this was like a design choice in the story or if this was like a we just didn't have a better way to do it situation of him beating you after saying he's going to stick around for a while.
About the shit I said. You know, about how I hooked up with the Nightingales. You're a lot like them. Rescuing old ladies from trees and helping cats across the road. Whatever you pre-war dandies thought was a good deed. No offense. I just wanted to say thanks for, doesn't matter what for. Anyway, I'm off to tell Fee what went down. See you around.
I'm just gonna follow you, and I'll just like take off a costume piece each second of each new appearance, and then eventually reveal the real KG.
About that, you all right?
What? Oh, yes. Lots to do, that's all. Did you end up going out there to meet the late caravan, or do I even need to ask?
Super mutant ambush. I brought back what I could carry, but...
I'm sure you did what you could. I'll let Bunker Hill know. Let's hope Cersei comes through on this opportunity of hers. What?
You planning to sleep sometime this month? No offense, but by the way you're swaying, I wouldn't let you so much as take my temperature right now.
I'll make you a deal. I'll sleep when you put your gun down for 2 minutes.
Your funeral.
Don't mind the guards. They can get a bit protective, but they won't start trouble. Glad to see you're back safe. And
This game
I'm sorry to
engine,
hear
I've
about
watched
the
some people
caravan.
streaming where
Besides the loss
we've
of
got two
lives
characters
that
talking to each other, and then the NPCs will just randomly
body.
spout off idols. Like, why isn't that disabled by
Is there
default in the
something I
game
can help
engine?
you
I think
with?
like we can add some extra conditions to prevent it to each of our lines, but what a pain! Like that should just come on, Bethesda. That should just be disabled by default. Anyway, what's next?
Next for you.
There's something else that needs doing, but it requires traveling. Cersei is out on an interview, and I'd like you to back her up.
What kind of interview is this gonna be?
Someone got in touch with us about donating some funds and supplies. They were pretty vague on details, but Cersei seemed to think it was a good idea. At least, she thought it was a good idea to see what the offer is, how many strings are attached, that kind of thing. I trust her to handle that part. That said, I'm usually the one negotiating, and those things can go wrong very quickly. I'd feel better if you were there to keep her safe.
No problem. I'd be glad to help.
I'll mark the meeting spot on your map. Cersei will be waiting for you just outside. Stay safe out there.
Awesome. Here we go. Haha. You guys did a real rough job out here with this police station, but we accept it. This is one of those things where you know, God bless Nof and Sag on the team for and Indy Cowdy for dealing with the limitations of the engine to set this up. Like, if any of you saw this and were like, why did they do this? This is such garbage. It's because of engine limitations. So when it comes to exterior locations, it's the same reason for like all the Conquered houses. Like, there's a lot of weird furniture placements and stuff. Is if we edit the outside world, we introduce previs breaks, and then to fix those would cause all sorts of compatibility issues and would jack up the size of the mod so big Xbox couldn't have it. So our solution is we only add, we never replace. So that ends up with, like, we got to do janky stuff like this. But I think Nof did a pretty good job of building out a reasonable wasteland structure here.
Oh,
Flagged.
hey. I'm glad to see you. I'm a bit out of my element here.
Are you okay?
Yeah, just a bit jittery. Fiona's the talker usually. She has a way of phrasing even go to hell a way that makes people ask for directions. But it's my contact, and the whole logistics thing is also kind of my problem. I'll be happy if we just avoid bloodshed.
That's why I'm here.
I appreciate it, really. These guys are a bit... well, they're not local, and they do things their own way. Unpredictable.
Okay, I'm gonna make a save here because we're at the point now where something I may have broken with the patch, so I might need to like roll back to this after I get a chance to bug fix. And then if that happens, uncertain what we'll do next. Let's see, day 14 pre-warehouse.
It's a bit odd seeing the new Liberty Trading Company in the Commonwealth. Guess something caught their attention.
Okay, off we go. Oh, good. You guys know about Marv. Fantastic. I'm always curious if any of the unique settlers.
Got a meeting?
That was weird that she looked at me when she said that. If any of the unique settlers are like locked too hard to where nobody can find them. I mean, I do enjoy that we have some content that's buried pretty deep, so that there's just surprises to find throughout the time. But there's also, that was really up close. There's also a desire to just want everyone to see all the content. Oh, and there's the bug I expected. Yep. So there's a character supposed to be here, and she is gone because I set something. Okay. So what we're gonna do here, I'm gonna have to. This is something that I changed in the past. I'm glad we're seeing this, so I can fix it later. So we're gonna go LP day 14. Oops, Lydia. I'll have to fix that. All right. So we're gonna have to roll back, and we'll do something else because I thought that might happen. I was hoping it wouldn't, but. I got some ideas how I can fix it, but it's gonna take me a bit. Not something I can bug fix right now. So let's go work on something else.
It's a bit odd seeing the new Liberty Trading Company in the...
All right, we're gonna walk away and see. Hopefully that doesn't break Cersei. Let's see. Does she just... Let's see what happens if I run away and then reapproach and make sure that this is gonna work. Because I doubt this was tested. Like, this is not something that we anticipate players ever doing.
Fashionably late is a good thing.
Okay, cool. So she's got a reapproach line, so we can do that. So we can go do something else now. All right, let's see what's in our quest log. I guess I may be advancing the main quest here. I was hoping to avoid it mostly because, like I said, there's some stuff I want to change in one of the upcoming quests, and I also don't want the constant barrage of settlement attacks happening while we're waiting. So let's see. Okay, then. I guess we are doing some... we're going back to the main quest. I'm not going to sit here and do nothing. Let's get on to it. So, strange radio signal.
this as a message for the, Vault Dweller guy. I'm the gunner. From Vault 75. The one you met by the entrance. I got a warning for you. Algernon's plan has failed. Captain West got a hold of your computer thing, and he's figured out how to use it. I've been hearing radio chatter coming in from all over. I've never seen our comms this active. There's even clear signals from squads outside the Commonwealth. We've never been this well connected. But that's not the only reason I'm contacting you. West is finally making his move. He plans to bring the entire Commonwealth under gunner control. One of your settlements is about to be attacked. A squadron of gunners is on its way right now. I'm sending you the coordinates. If you're fast, you should make it there before them.
Even though we ignored this symbol or this signal for like 3 weeks. Oh, hopefully this works.
This is Captain West.
Yes.
This settlement is now under our jurisdiction. You are warned to not resist. Aggression towards gunner forces will not be tolerated. Submit to our authority, and no harm will come to you. A new beginning for the Commonwealth is near.
Oh, I love that. I love the sound of that. We had so we arranged so to play like a animation on all the ASAM sensors, so it's like they hijacked it using the comm array to announce his signal. Oh, I love that so much. Oh, there they are. Oh. Oh God. Uh-oh. I want to go in the house. In the house. Need some cover. Oh, good. Some people are actually fighting back. Usually, I've watched other people play this, and then, oh God, no. Oh, that's Patty. Patty, you gotta change your gear. Who else is in here? Oh. Get him, Codsworth. I'm coming, dog meat. There we go. God, I miss Conqueror. I love the fights and settlements. It's so chaotic. But oh God. But all those looping attack quests and that one we just did, once we get the Conqueror code ported over, we'll switch those over to use that. So they'll be the attacks will be a little more interesting. A little. Oh, I almost shot Harriet. Whoops. Wait, was his pastor just giving his sermon the whole time? It broke his AI package, but he's still doing the scene. That's hilarious.
Oh, hey. I just got a radio message from some gunner. What's all this about a settlement being attacked?
What did you hear?
The guy I spoke to said the gunners had started using the comm hub, tied it to their radio somehow. He said a squad was on its way to one of our settlements, said you were off to stop it. So what happened?
You've got nothing to worry about.
What do you mean? Don't tell me you've already dealt with it.
Everything's taken care of.
Oh, good. But I get the feeling this ain't the last we're gonna hear from them. We can't keep letting the gunners use the comm hub like this. But we got no idea where they've stashed it. I suppose for now we'll just have to stay on high alert. Oh, and good work at that settlement. And I hope you realize just how much I appreciate everything you do.
I said it, and then level up. I just like for some reason I instinctively went to the MCM menu because that is where I spend a lot of time when I'm testing. Oh, I didn't get Gun Nut rank 2. That's right, I got Bloody Mess last time. Because it's a funny perk to me. All right, let's see here. So I guess we can grab Gun Nut rank 2 if we're about to do some upgrades. But I do enjoy my sneak, but I haven't been using it lately. I've been just kind of shooting people. Yeah, we'll grab Gun Nut rank 2 if we're about to go upgrade our shotgun. Let's do it right.